So, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I got Jessica into it. We were watching it the other day. Me, Sabrina, and Jessica watched the chair, bro. Like, what was it? It was the weekend that just passed. It was like Saturday or something. Like I said, like sometimes she'll stay over and stuff. Bro, I was through watching. It was so funny, bro. She was like, "Yeah, that's pretty creepy, for sure." It was all right. Yeah, it's not bad, but like it was more to see like how she felt about it. It's not a bad second watch, definitely not. But I feel like with those kind of films, since they are short, you kind of remember all of it. Well, at least for me, so I'm just kind of like, because even with movies, I can watch a movie. Like for example, I watched Deadpool and Wolverine, and 3 days later, I watched it again, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Here we go." Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Manga Lookout. I'm your host Sky. I'm here with my co-host Kizer and Rocky here, just chilling out here. And yeah, it's been a while. It's been actually 2 weeks since the last manga lookout. This is a long one, long time coming at least. We're excited. Am I muted by the way? I can't. Oh no, I'm good.
No, you're good. Don't
Okay,
worry. I
okay,
got
good.
you. I got you.
We're good this time. Let's go. I was
This
hoping for a
time.
fuck up though. Come on.
Off brand.
But yeah, we're really excited for this. We're doing top five Kakume moments. What would we call this? I think we would call this like the prologue, right? Wouldn't this, or like the training arc, the first arc, something like that? I guess, right? It's like a prologue or
That's
something.
tough because, yeah, like the way I would word it to somebody right now, if they were like, what are you doing? I'd be like, we're discussing everything up to date. But that's not something that, like, if someone were to watch this a year from now, right? Like, up to date isn't up to date. So
Exactly.
it's, yeah, I guess maybe it's like the, what's the first term you said again? The P.
Maybe like a prologue, right?
Yeah, yeah. I maybe like the prologue. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to assume the meaty stuff is still yet to come.
Yeah, and we know that they're about 45 to 50% done. So we're looking at least another 28 to 30-ish chapters. And also they have said in other ones where they're like, oh, we didn't put too much into this chapter because we were busy. So it could be 28 chapters, but they could be a lot more 50 to 60 page chapters, right? So there's a lot to still come here for sure. And I'm glad that they've kind of given us, okay, guys, this is not gonna drag on too long. We've got about 30-ish chapters or whatever left. So, hold on tight kind of thing. They're not kind of giving us like this, oh, we don't know when we're gonna end type shit, because I really don't like that. I'm glad that they're giving it. It's gonna feel sad though, because we love Kakume, and when it ends, it's gonna be like shit. But I think
But
that's
you know
what we
what?
need.
Yeah, that's what we
So,
need. And also, though, Sky, like, I think if anything, this excites me so much more to tackle other fan made projects.
yeah,
The different illustration styles and storytelling techniques, and like, dude, it's gonna be so cool once we tackle something else too. But
no,
I know there's a
exactly.
lot on the pipeline. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot else to tackle, not only Dragon Ball stuff, but we will be filling in that gap soon for more Dragon Ball stuff, because even though Kakume is once a month, just know that we still got. Okay, that's crazy. We do know that we do know
I didn't think
that
you
we are
saw
going
that.
to. Bro, you're right in front of me. What are you talking about? Yo, just because we haven't done a live in like what, fucking 12 days, you think I just not look at my Discord screen over
What
here? Come
is
on.
this technology? Oh
But
boy.
yeah, we still have a lot more Kakume stuff too, not only just the reaction review stuff. Initially this video here, or this live, was gonna be like top 3 moments, characters, and yeah, like moments and characters, or top 5, whatever. So we're just splitting them up and doing top 5s instead. I think that's
Nice.
a lot better. And then we'll obviously do this again once it ends, for sure. We'll do that. But we also eventually want to get at least one of the guys in there again. EU time period. I mean, right now it's 2 a.m. for them, if they actually do live in France. I know they speak French and they write in French. I don't know if they actually live in France. I'm assuming at least one of them do, because his Twitter is just the France, like out, like you know how you can put like your country, the on your Twitter bio, and then he just has all the stuff in French. So I have to like translate.
Oh
Unfortunately,
man.
as a Canadian, I do not know any French, which I should. I should be good at it. We actually do have a family member who's like fluent in it. I'm jealous.
Ellie?
Yeah, I'm jealous,
Yeah.
because that's a very good skill to have, for
Yeah.
sure. But
Yeah,
maybe
it
one
definitely
day.
is. Like, especially when you go to Montreal, and
And I
I
love
hear it's
Montreal.
like, yeah, Montreal, you've been multiple times.
So
I've
good.
been like once on vacation with Alexa, and it was just, we loved it. But to go there and like be able to experience it properly, because I'd say Montreal, you can go there and you can be fine not
Yeah,
knowing a lick
and
of
then going
French.
to like Quebec City, you're fucked.
There you're fucked.
Yeah,
That's where you're
yeah,
going to run into big issues. I mean, we even had situations where like there were people that could speak English that just didn't want to.
yeah.
Like,
Same with me.
so you too, right? So but yeah, I love Montreal, dude. Like, I don't know about you.
I feel like as
Like,
someone like you're a photographer, I feel like something like Montreal is like a perfect spot
dude,
for like
I
photo
loved
shoots.
it. Actually, that'd be a fun trip as well. Actually, the 4 of us going to, that'd be a good time.
That would be good.
That'd be sick. Also, no, what I was gonna say though is that the Olympic Stadium, to me,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, like, I didn't realize how massive it actually is,
Hmm.
and it's just gorgeous. But there's also something beautiful to like how it's almost decayed, and or like decaying. You know what I
I
mean?
actually
Like,
never seen it, but
you've been
I've
to
seen it only
Montreal.
in pictures. Yeah, but I never really like seen it up close.
Oh well, hey, if we
Yeah,
go,
there you
we
go.
go. Uh, Now, of course, Sky, before we roll into the main topic of the show, we'd be remiss not to touch on the fact that we did get some confirmation recently around the Dragon Ball Super manga. It is coming back, so
It's
everybody, you can
confirmed.
breathe.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, so Toyotaro had an interview that he tends to, or he used to do, after every new volume of Dragon Ball Super manga was being released. After that manga was being published to the public, or released to the public, he would have an interview talking about that volume and then talking about the future, and what's happening in the current chapters and stuff like that. And we all know Toyotaro is the one who draws and was doing like 75 to 80% of the writing after Tournament of Power.
Oh,
And we
that
do,
much.
yeah, and we do know that Toriyama was never really a public person in general ever. So even if Toriyama was doing about 80% of it, Toyotaro would have still been the head guy to discuss the volumes. But yeah, he did talk about it. I believe it was the weekend that just passed that he will continue Dragon Ball Super, and that he needs time. And honestly, we've been saying this too. Like the dude needs time for many reasons. Mentally, it's a big thing for him just to take on this task.
Yeah.
Two, the reason why he took on this task is because of how much he appreciated the work of Toriyama. And now that of his passing, we obviously know not only him, but even other mangakas, it's been hard to go back to their work. I just want to say quickly too, like I'm hope as a Bleach fan, I really hope Tite Kubo is doing really well right now, because I feel like he got it hit the worst, because Toriyama actually went. Tite Kubo had a depressing phase in his career, and Toriyama literally wrote him a letter specifically to him to like get pushing forward and stuff. And Toriyama is also the reason why Bleach even got animated. He pushed the studio to bring Bleach out because people were like, "Oh, Bleach is just another sword anime, blah blah." And then yeah, we know how that ended up. Bleach became very successful, and it was just because TJ Kubo was talented and shit. But yeah, I hope he's doing well. But other than that, yeah, Super's coming back. That's exciting. The Black Frieza arc, exactly.
So is
Yeah,
that what it
need
is?
that.
It's Black Frieza arc?
We don't know. We don't know what Toyotaro's
Uh
got cooking for us, but I feel like like I said, I hope we don't go straight into okay, Black Frieza arc. I hope we get like I want Frieza's perspective on shit. I do. I genuinely want I want like 2-3 chapters where we see more Frieza stuff.
agreed.
Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. It's cool to let's get a couple pages every chapter of like the Z fighters or like other people too. Yeah, that's cool. But I want majority of it to be like, what the fuck is Frieza doing? Who is he recruiting? Because if it's just him, I wouldn't like it personally. I want him to get some crazy strong fighters
He
so that
will.
I think he will. I think he will for
Yeah.
sure. And bring
Especially
back
because it's like what do you're not gonna animate just like 6 people fighting one person the entire time. That's not gonna happen,
yeah.
right? So who are they pulling up? For me, it's a lock. This is like for me the manga lookout lock. OG-73 is there.
So you
Like
think he's coming back?
no, I don't think Sky.
Oh,
I
you're
know
you know.
that would be the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
He's literally acquired for Frieza, sent to Frieza, and then for him not to come out with such a he's got such a skill set, he can make some serious damage.
no, that
So,
really
like,
that really bugs me because when you told me that, like, this was obviously like 3-4 months ago now, but when you were first talked about this, or even longer, I actually went back to Granola arc, and OG-73 is nowhere to be found in that arc at all. Like, it's so weird. Like, he's like, that's how the transition happens from Moro to Granola. It's like, okay, heaters now have OG-73 or whatever it was, I believe. And then okay, Granola arc, here we go, and then we get Granola, the Ceruleans, Sugarians, all of them. I'm just like, okay, this is a cool. The transition was great from one arc to the other, but it's like, what the fuck happened to OG? So
yeah,
he's gonna become androided up. So I'm saying,
yeah. Well,
I don't know.
yeah, because the way I look at it is like, look, they